guys, 66 here, and welcome to a review of the new Blue Eyes support that is just leaked, and it's set for Legendary Collection Kaiba, I believe. We were all expecting the Blue Eyes support, and it's some pretty good support. It's by no means broken and probably won't push Blue Eyes over the edge. We really need a Link monster for that to happen, because even with Needle Fiber, using a level 8 for a Link is sorta not worth it. But the new cards are pretty good, and they do help you make links, I guess, in some aspects. So first up, we have Dragon Revival Rhapsody. It's a normal spell that reads, if you control a spellcaster monster, you can target up to 2 dragon monsters in your graveyard, including at least 1 normal monster, special summon them. Your opponent takes no damage this turn. You can only activate 1 Dragon Revival Rhapsody once per turn. So it says no damage this turn. Keep in mind, not for the rest of this turn like Demise, so you actually can't even do damage before you activate this. You have to make sure you don't. Just keep that in mind. It's like a ruling thing with this card. This card sounds really good on paper, and it still is a really good card, where you literally just get 2 Monster Reborns for free. So if you combo this with, say, Dragon's Shrine, for example, you get to send 2 dragons, including a normal, and then you get to special summon both of them. Keep in mind, you have to control a spellcaster to activate this effect, which is, well, pretty annoying, because even though Blue Eyes do have quite a few spellcasters, a lot of the time, instead of having Sage, you have a stone, and the stones are dragons, not spellcasters. So that doesn't work, but also this has to do with a stone, as you can actually bring back a stone. So if you say make Spirit while having a Link monster on the field, you can then activate this to bring back what you use to make the Spirit, synchro those into a and then Savior Spirit gets out. If Savior Spirit gets outed, you can then bring back the pieces of the Spirit, synchro into Cloud Castle. Cloud Castle will then revive the Spirit, and then you can overlay them for a true King of all calamities. That's a pretty nice play right there. But keep in mind, again, you have to control a spellcaster. So say you activate Shrine, send 2, and you have a Sage, for example. You can use this to revive 2, and then you can make a Needle Fiber. Needle Fiber can bring out Jet Synchron. You can use, you can sync those into a Spirit. Ancient Fairy, summon, make a Crystal Wing, and this thing those 2 dragons can really extend your plays further than they would normally go to, which is what I'm trying to say here. I'm just doing a really bad job at it. You know what, let's check this out. Yeah, okay, Light Dragon Synchro. Let's see if there's anything that really synergizes. Light and Dragon, kind of bad. Stardust Spark, you basically want to use Stardust Spark more than anything else, really, because it's the best level 8 to bring out in this scenario. And you can use it to make a rank 8 play, which is the main thing, or you can make a Cloud Castle, make Calamities, and try to extend further from there. Maybe you want to play 2 Spirit. Whenever I play Blue Eyes, I never need 2 Spirit. Like, any build of Blue Eyes ever, except the Hyper Synchro Spam build, doesn't need 2 Spirit. I feel like 1 Spirit is usually enough. I do rank 8 plays more than I make Spirit. I don't know, I just think Goliath Lock is pretty good. So overall, this is a good card, but I feel like it has just enough stipulations to where it's not broken by any means. I'm only playing 2 in my build because you can only activate 1 per turn. And it is searchable by the next card we're going over. And the next card also is a spellcaster. It's pretty nice. It is known as the King of D. Look at the Lord of D rocking another guitar just like in Melody. It's even cooler this time. I don't know why they keep D instead of dragons. I thought they have enough space now. I mean, look at number 38, Hope Harbinger, Titanic Dragon Galaxy. I mean, Dragon Titanic Galaxy. I can't even say it. I don't know why. I think it's just a joke at this point. So it's, I believe, has the same stats as Lord of D. I believe it would, right? That would make a lot of sense. Yeah, 1200, 1100. And it's a dark level 4 spellcaster. It's basically a copy of Lord of D, but its effect is so much better. This card's name becomes Lord of D while it's on the field. You can discard 1 spell trap, so it's like Summoner Monk, and 1 the Flute of Summoning Dragon, or Melody of Awakening Dragon, or Dragon Revival Rhapsody from your deck to your hand. So the spell here is searchable. That's why we're not playing 3. I don't know how much I should play Lord of D. It is kind of annoying when you don't have a spell. We're playing Upstart in a 44 card build of Blue Eyes because, oh, it's stupid. But Upstart technically never breaks you. It just gives your opponent 1,000 life points. And you can use Lord of D with it. That's like the whole purpose of Upstart here. I think it's pretty smart. Flute of Summoning Dragon, I haven't really played it. But it does say 2 dragon type monsters. Straight up, 2 dragon type monsters. So you can summon the stones. It's just really hard to pull off with old one, but this one actually searches it. I see some potential with this. Let's look up monster dragon, and we want level 8 because that's useful. You can try to use Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Yeah, I mean, you can use Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. The deck is playing Galaxy Eyes. You can use Darkest Diablos. You can summon that. This thing is also searchable by Melody. That's pretty nice. That's very interesting. So I see a lot of potential with the flute play. Just a searcher for Melody is nice. And you can always play more Master. Master is looking more and more useful because you can pitch this and turn it into a Blue Eyes. Or, you know, from Sage as well. You can also use this as a needle fiber fodder. So yeah, I see a lot of possible synergy with a lot of things, and this seems very powerful. You can summon a Morphish Goliath. That's pretty good. You can summon a Lafarl. I guess that wouldn't work unless you have Skyfangs. It's just something to bring up. All the Blue Eye stuff. You can summon a lot of stuff with this, and they all work with the deck. You know, you can summon your actual Blue Eye. You can summon Dragon Core Hexer for your Zolkin plays if you feel like it. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can use. There's some weird stuff. You can do Felgrind. Now, this might be the good Felgrind. Let's see. Search something from graveyard. You can target 1 monster your opponent controls and in the graveyard. That's pretty good. Or, okay, not and. And if you do this card again, the gains an attack. There's a good revival effect. I could see this seeing play in Felgrind decks. Lord of D really does help with a lot of stuff. Because Rasfodi can do it as long as you have vanillas. And you know, Whitestone of Legends and Ancients are such good cards that Blue Eyes Engine does work without even like alternative. There's an Odd Eyes that falls under the category. Cool. Victory. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is a very interesting card. I mean, the main search is probably going to be the Revival one because you just, or Melody. If you really brick, this thing can eat a Melody. But with the Revival one, you use this, pitch something, and just revive 2. There's some fiber plays you can do with the deck where you summon out like fiber using a dragon and a master, and then bring out Jet Synchron, pitch Jet Synchron for Linkuriboh. Use Master, pitch Linkuriboh, summon a Blue Eyes from the grave that you used for the Linkuriboh. And no, you summon Sorceress with a Jet Synchron, you bring it back, yeah. Okay, and now it's the Summon Sorceress targets your dragon to bring another one. Then you can go into Spirit, into Crystal Wing, or you can go for Goliath Lock, or really whatever you want. If you already have a Spirit and Grave from, I don't know, you're playing the Chaos Max build and you have Gildagra, for example, you can make Cloud Castle for Calamities, but you're just using Dark Matter Lock most of the time. So, yeah, that's going to be all for today, guys. This was kind of a long, in-depth look at the new Blue Eyes support that's coming out. I hope we get a Link monster. That'd be great. That's going to be all for today, guys. Take care, y'all. Goodbye.